Hello, everyone. My name is Wade Wallaby. Welcome back to another live stream here. Now, of course, that as a title, we're going to be looking at some Steam games, even though I have a ton of Steam games. Reason why is because some of them might get bored of, or I just want to see what's up, which I normally don't do, since the fact that the first sec. Okay, never mind that. Okay, so we're gonna actually, because actually, for some reason, I have a feeling that all of the things that I like, space related, we're going to look at something extremely different. Look at the description, you'll find out. Not exactly. I have no idea, but if we don't find anything that is related to that topic, then we can just search something else or just play a game that I already have. Or, because I wanted to get Emily Wants to Play, but since it's not multiplayer and there's no Steam, yeah, so we're going to type, which possibly might be my least amount, or actually never been searched up. And the reason why I want to do this is I think, if I'm remembering it, I did see something on quote unquote for Infinity. Never mind. Let's just look up anything that related furries, or just type in furries. If I don't find anything that's related, or if it's just worse, or if it's just normal, or if it's just something else, which, in Steam, there's a bunch of games. But of course, if you're on internet, there are a bunch of more games out in the internet, such as Minecraft, which Minecraft story mode is only on Steam, I think. But yeah. Oh, great. It's storming. Fantastic. All right, let's type in furries. All right, so we're going to start with FURR. That's usually I actually type it. Okay, so I actually turn off the... Huh. Actually, the one that is when they say it is, I'm going to type that in. So furries with an I. That is actually... Because there's two types of furries. There's the fire furry, and there's also the, furries that are that. And when you search it up, the thing gets confused. So, and of course, it's very dangerous if you look on Google. Don't do it. If you type in furries, you might as well actually go on Furfinity, because it has filters, and it will basically filter all of the, and it'll be, that's what I use, and it works. Or else you're gonna find something very inappropriate, and it will scar you for life, and you'll be very, very, so might as well, if those are the ones I'm talking about. And of course, if they were on here, they'd be extremely inappropriate for anything that is searching. But of course, I'm 18, even though that I'm 18, it doesn't matter that, I don't have to. It's just, I don't like it, because so yeah. But of course, I don't know much about how to spell furries. I do know how to spell the FURRY, but the other half, I kind of don't have that. Same thing as, you got Wade the Wallaby. I, over the years, or to say months, I learned how to type, and it actually has developed into multiple stages. And of course, the years that I've been doing this. Now, in case if you're wondering, why am I doing this? Now, of course, you guys probably will think that I'm insane, but you might think that I'm gay, but I'm not. I don't have a guy that sits around me and trying to kiss me, right? So that gives you a sense. What? I'll just tell you what. Personally, I think I do is what I think is I pay attention to Orbiter 2016. That is the best part. Why? Well, if you play it, you would have known that it's possibly maybe the hardest compared to Kerbal Space Program, which is basically like a simple, building, but of course you have to be know about orbital mechanics. But since I don't know much about kilometers, I only use miles, I kind of get messed up. And when it's dark out, it's really hard to see the ground when dark. So I most likely hit the ground and I break my wheels. Thankfully, my crew is okay, but obviously I tried to look at the meters and I was like, okay, 5,000, 4,000. What am I doing here? I'm talking about furries, and then we're going back to like space planes, you know, WTF. And I really don't want BeamND Drive because the fact that's a reference to one of possibly my hatiest ever YouTubers is YBR. Why? Because he fakes his face. If you find his videos, go ahead and look at his channel. It's way like your Y, like the WAY. And he is a jerk. I could tell. I used to like him because he was funny, but then it got to be stupid, along with Contabus Games. And if you're saying that this is going to be reported, don't do it because I've been through a lot just to get this account back. And actually, not back. I had to make a new account. And if I have to pay $2 for nothing, then that's bullshit. So you might as well don't do it and report somebody else. Because I show my face and my identity, and I always will, because I think that is much more entertaining than just watching without, like, basically it's like this without a head. Just pretend that it's like the person that is like this and they're like this. They don't show their face, or they have like a face, like a fake thing. Now, I could just show you a link to that video and you'll see how bullshit it is. It says face reveal, but it's not. It's like a clickbait, absolutely just, but it seems like this topic is about Steam games, and it turned out to be something else because, yes, and possibly to be real, I was acting like probably a pedophile when I was commenting his comments. So then maybe that's what happened to my channel. I was acting like a pedophile and doing very inappropriate things. But I was young, and that was actually at 2018. And I'm already from 18. So, yeah, that's odd. The reason why is because I didn't take my medicine back that time. It really was my medicine, because my medicine really helps my attitude and my autism. Well, I don't want to play any of those games. I most likely like to stick to games that I like and the topics. Anything else that's like, for example, if you have, of course, you got these stupid ones that are like what fat people play. Like, I don't want to say it because I hate it so much, but it's one of those little bullshit things, and they, throw it up and magically think that doesn't make no sense. And it's absolutely just retarded in my sense, because when I am looking at that, and my mom were like, what? I always have to follow my mom, it seems like. And that's how I became so aware that I'm in the world that has a different type of people thoughts that never been before. And I am very happy that I became not only just extremely intelligent, but I do know how to do stuff that most kids can't this young of an age. For example, for docking something, and that was like from 2014 or something. That was not that long ago, even though I was young. It seems like that was a long time ago. It felt like I was in school, and I'm, actually, graduated. So that means that, until 2015, I decided to I made my channel in 2015. But over the years, I was happy, and I was planning on to stream live when I was, but of course when they changed the, live stream thing without mobile device until I have 1,000 subscribers, I only have 125 or 26. But then all of a sudden, magically, at like maybe January 5th, 2019, the unthinkable happened. And of course, my account got terminated. So I had to make a new account called Way to Wallaby 2. The original one was basically from 2015 through 2019. And it was basically one of the most wildest dreams I ever had. And I taught so many people. I had so many subscribers, including so many, and 125 didn't seem that much. But I was like at the top of the most people. And now look at me. I barely have 100. And I'm barely even 1,000. And they thinking that I'm just, starting this channel. But no, I started this channel years ago and I've been doing all this. And then my mom is still paying for that premium twice, which means equals for $30 or $50 every single month, which takes out of your paycheck and wasting a scam from YouTube. So YouTube is scamming me. So yeah, definitely should fix that, YouTube, because soon once I get to be very important, I'm going to attack. I'm going to be like focusing, getting there, and tell them on the news how much they ruined my life as an autistic child. And they did. That tore me up. I actually cried a little bit, I think, but they tore me up into bits. It and because I taught so many people at school, some teachers didn't care about space, but I was the opposite, and it was very, and I had so many history in there, like Minecraft, Pocket Edition, the original stuff that I used to play, all vanished, except for the screenshots I have. But that is not simple. I also had Minecraft Village Labs, or at least the path of it, actually. And I love watching them again, and they were fabulous. Even though they're from 2015, it was like, it used to be, actually, Wake the Wallaby was actually a username that I created. It was about the time when I was associated with kangaroos. Then, of course, after maybe actually basically about end of 2016, it then became werewolves. I don't know how I start that. I still can't figure out how I just all of a sudden went to kangaroos and wallabies to werewolves. But I still have the wallaby logo and, of course, the wallaby thing, because even though the logo is actually a werewolf that I drawn on myself, and that actually is a drawing that I made. It's basically my favorite, my best furry non-looking art that tried to copy it from. That is my own original. What I did copy it from a Twilight werewolf, so I can get the reference of the face. So that's how it was. First, it was the face, and then I made the body. It took 2 days, and that basically was my favorite color. And it was colored. I colored it with beautiful, and it was, even though it doesn't look that good on this thing, but it is fabulous. And it's a shame that, well, obviously somebody else did, a free art for me. Someone actually made me the first ever free art for me, which was a Yell for the Rock Wall. Even though it was brown, it was supposed to have stripes, but I actually have used that on my Twitter account. I didn't like it at first, but then I realized that this person must have liked me, and his name was Pixel Rabbit, and I never heard of him again ever since. And I was worried. And it shocked me that a person made me for that. I hope he didn't die, because I want to thank him how much that actually helped me. And even though this is a process of development, and now, of course, I don't want to search any furry. I'm not going to buy any furry things because that's ridiculous. I'm going to stay the games that I have, because I have so many of them that I Half-Life and all of these stuff and DLCs that I bought. But of course, Kerbal is the one that has problems, because every time I load up the file to open up a craft, it crashes. Yeah, and it ruins the all loading process, and I have to basically punch myself in the face every single time. Or no, actually don't. But I go like this. I'm like, well, and of course, when it crashes, it lags a little bit because it's saving things. I can't stand it. So yeah, I hope they fix it, because I paid a bunch of money for that DLC and I'm not able to even learn about it. I guess I have to look some, but I'm too lazy, because why not? But at least I do have something else. I was gonna play Orbiter, but I didn't know what to do next, because why not? Even though I was extremely hurrying. Oh, goodness. Now, back to my story. Now, I just wish for more subscribers because that'd be amazing. If I reach 100, then I'll just do a little happy dance and be like, I already been through there, But seriously, yeah, it would take probably more years than anything else just to reach that, or never. But of course, I am a gamer, which usually is. But I do perhaps should at least, if once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm able to live stream anywhere on the world. And that means because I do live streams, I don't have to waste memory. The memory goes to YouTube. And then, because I don't have SD cards that are empty, and the ones that I did buy, she stole them or whatever she did to them. I don't know. She basically, I guess, secretly punished me, even though she didn't. She punished me. Well, to me it was, but she stole them from me, and now I'm angry, and I can't record. And ones I did record are crappy tapes. Yeah, basically. Now I was gonna actually publish my car videos in a pack, but I didn't know some of them were probably probably had Griffin on there. Oh, I'm going to stop the stream and start a new one.